According to a report by the Food and Agriculture Organization, Nigeria is by far the world's largest producer of yams, with 17 million tons annually, accounting for over 70 to 76% of global production. Most of this supply comes from the north-central state of Benue, where expectedly the largest market for the tuberous food and cash crop can be found.
And here I'm standing in the middle of the biggest yam hub in the entire world, arguably so, the Zaki Biam International Yam Market. International in the sense that the buyers come from different parts of the world, not to talk of different parts of Nigeria.
Most of the 2 million tubers of yams sold weekly in Benue State pass through this market located in the bustling, if not rustic town of Zaki Biam in Ukum local government area.
That market is sitting on 2 hectares of land, but the yam stalls themselves, or yam shops themselves, we have about 630 yam selling shops in that market.
Between 120 and 200 trailer loads of yams depart from this market on a daily basis. The yams come from various farmlands around Zaki Biam.
Other ones are coming from Chito, other ones from Kado, other ones from Ayati, other ones from Abaji. They are coming different places.
Despite its pretty basic appearance, it's not for nothing that this yam market carries the tag international.
A lot of people come to Zaki Biam to buy yam from, like you talked about, the market being the biggest in West Africa. We have people come from Ghana, we have people come from Cameroon, we have people come from Niger to buy yam in Zaki Biam. These are people who don't live here.
Owing to the market's significance, the federal government of Nigeria in June 2020 commissioned a storage facility here intended to serve as an industrial hub for even the neighboring yam-producing states like Nasarawa and Taraba.
When people come and they're going to stay for a number of days and they want to buy some yams and store, they rent space. They rent space in those warehouses and keep their yams. Each of those warehouses you see there has the capacity to store about 200,000 tubers of yam.
But while the business is bustling, there are undercurrents of tension between operators of the market and their customers, mostly over the issue of taxation.
When I started this business newly, we do pay 80,000 naira for papers for booking. From there, for everything. Then from there to 100,000, from 100,000 to 130, 130 to 140. Now it's 160,000 naira we do pay each now one. Then, which is too much for us.
Some weeks back, they merged together, them buyers from different corners, Igbo, Benin, and other places. They met together here in Zaki Biam International Market here, went to the chairman of the local government to pray for a reduction of papers.
The local government authorities agree that this is a thorny issue that's being looked into.
I met with the union officials and I called all of them. They came together and I called the market associations in the market and we sat together and we have substantially agreed on what levies that are official, that are authentic, that the local government can collect.
For an international yam market meant to serve as an industrial hub, business in Zaki Biam is pretty basic without any value chain.
In the past, there was no value added, nothing, apart from people just bringing their yams to the market, sell them, go back. A small Chinese firm is already on ground in Ukum, trying to set up a yam processing company. It's a small company though, but they're going to turn out a lot of products from yam, and the process is on. They've started bringing in their equipment already. That's the stage where we are.
Apparently, with most of the world's produced yam traded here, there are lots of potentials in the agricultural value chain waiting to be harnessed and exploited in the Zaki Biam international yam market, including byproducts and value-added ones. Charles Erukaa for News Central Television.